How y'all doing? Checking in, still celebrating Black Dad. Want to uplift Usher Raymond. Yeah, and I found out Usher was a single father, and he has a like motto. He looks at parenting like he's raising future adults. So he raised his children in a manner that they'll be productive adults. Teach them about putting in work in order to get rewards. Teaching them about time out as consequences for not obeying the rules of the house. Prioritize and take pride in helping them with their homework, dropping them off in school. And I just commend them with that. And hopefully I want other dads to take away from this, like no matter how big your career is or no matter how busy your day is, we have to focus on putting things inside of our children so when they go out into the world, they'll be able to flourish. Y'all have a good one.
You balance, just going on tour, being away from them, different points in time.
You know what, man? You make what matters matter. Being a father is by far one of the greatest things that I could have ever been blessed with. It's great to be in the same room with someone who actually had an experience with my father because I didn't. So to even hear him talk about it, I'm like, well, shit, that's great that you did because I didn't get a chance to really get to know my dad. My father and I were separated. Well, long story. However, my mother, she raised me as a single parent. She was remarried. So my father wasn't part of my life. And sometimes an absentee father can become a great example for what it is to be one. And I try to be that. I try to be, there for my kids, to take them to school in the morning, to have breakfast with them, scold them when they need it. I mean, they're 5 and 6, so it's still in an age where they're trying to develop and get an idea about what life is. So I try to just not only be a good example in what I do, they see that daddy works. Like any man would want their kids to see them work because you have to work hard to succeed in life, period. But I make them a priority, man.
And that's so commendable because a lot of times, people don't give the single dads a chance.
Yeah.
I was fortunate enough to get custody of my son.
Yeah.
When me and his mom split up. Mm-hmm. And a lot of times dudes just throw their hands in the air, be like, oh, it's not going to work out. The kids are going to end up with their mother. And it's like, you're a shining example that it can be done.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I just try to be a positive, source for my kids. They've been through a lot, you know what I mean? And losing their younger brother 2 years ago. And their older brother 2 years ago, and also too for all of the kids. Even though me and Tamika have obviously separated and divorced, we still have to raise our kids together. And I just do my part and try to be a great father for my kids.